we have to be suspicious, much more suspicious. Religion is not merely what comes out of the Pope's mouth over in the Vatican. Religion, we have to use the word in a much more broad, wide-ranging sense to include mystery schools, esoteric societies, secret brotherhoods, occultism. Because the devil is not just a simple liar. No. His mind is much more sophisticated and vast. Don't underestimate the devil as a simple cheat. No, you're sorry. He is worthy of more respect. So he's got the three systems of control through which he shapes the structure of society within which we live. The financial system, centred in the city-state, London. The military system, centred in the city-state, Washington. And the religious system, centred in the city-state, Vatican. But, it's not exclusively confined to the Vatican. That's its most obvious point. But the devil's tentacles spread everywhere, and so it's all religions, not just what comes out of the Pope's mouth. And it includes all the, the Illuminati, the Freemasons, Rosicrucians, all the occult systems in the world and secret teachings. Because think about it, here we are living in his world, and human society is just a little circle inside the big circle, the devil's big circle. If you were the devil, wouldn't you mislead people, the human species, by designing abstruse, obscure, profound systems of occultism to mislead those people, those human beings, away from the real truth? They'll just spend decades reading their occult books, reading Blavatsky's Secret Doctrines or Alice Bailey, or trying to memorize some religious textbook, pouring through the pages of Oaspe or whatever their holy book is. And although the occult system, it does contain a lot of truths with a small t, mini truths, the truth with a capital T won't be there. It's like a black hole at the centre, and it's empty. Not the people know this because they're so mesmerised and impressed by the profound teachings of their occult system that they go round and round in circles quite happily their whole life, thinking that they know, they have the real truth. Well, they have a deeper insight, a deeper knowledge than, say, some Bible-thumping Christian. or the old-fashioned traditional scientist who's materialistic and reductionist, and doesn't know that science has moved on beyond that these days. However, they're just going around in a bigger circle and wallowing in more layers of mud. They still haven't got the light, the real light, the truth. And they don't know that they don't know. And that's how deceptive the devil really is. So that it's the people, the occultists, who think they have got the truth. Actually, they are the ones who are the most deceived because they don't. But you try to tell them that, and they'll either pity you or they'll find you annoying. Because if you were the devil, would you not pretend to be an alien from a star brother from across the galaxy who's come down to little Earth here to help us, to show us the light? Would you not appear to somebody in their meditation or their channeling as a guide, a spirit guide, who wants to show them the way and be their teacher? Follow me. Would he not wear the disguise of a master of the wisdom who is part of an hierarchy? And he's near the top because he's a master of the wisdom, which he doesn't say directly, but there's a suggestion there, isn't there? If he's master, then you are the slave. And your mind, yes, the mind becomes a slave to the teachings. And we mistake teachings for truth. Think about that. The master of the wisdom, if he's a master of the wisdom, then you're a slave to the wisdom. A slave to the wisdom. Read the books, obey the morals, implement the plan, follow the teachings, devote yourself to a master. Slave-like devotion. Now, I don't know. Maybe there are some real masters of the wisdom. Actually, I don't know. Because even if one came to me face to face and we shook hands and we spoke, but how do I know he's a real master of the wisdom and not the devil appearing as an angel of the light? And how do I know his words are true, really true, and he's not? Because he could just be quoting scripture. Is my eye, is my ear sharp enough to distinguish who is the real master of wisdom? So ultimately, we can't trust any external system, a book, an organization, teachings. Can't trust any of that. We have to be suspicious. Now, maybe there's some real truth there. But if there were a real master of the wisdom, he himself would insist, don't trust me, don't trust any master of the wisdom. You have to do it for yourself. You have to find out for yourself. And all these things I tell you, actually you don't know if they're true or not. So you've got to go out and experiment and think clearly and work it out for yourself. So a real master of the wisdom would say, deny me, ignore me. The only real way is yourself, through yourself, by yourself, because we have to be suspicious of everyone and everything. We have to depend only on yourself. The way is yourself through self-analysis, self-control, self-insight. Any other way has to be depend on something other than yourself, and immediately there's an opportunity there for the devil to seduce, tempt, mislead with his vastly superior skills and intelligence beyond human mind, the little human mind. Therefore, we have to strongly suspect any secret teachings, occult system, secret brotherhood, mystery school, esoteric knowledge, Illuminati, whatever their promises, we have to strongly suspect that they could very realistically be satanic. And the only way to avoid that is by going internally. The way has to be only yourself, independent. Like Ramana Maharishi said, you are the way, and watching yourself, ultimately has to be the best way, if not the only way. To be very suspicious of all the holy books, the occult books, the occult organizations, however sweet the words, however profound the teachings, they're all just a much more sophisticated and subtle version of what comes out of the Pope's mouth at the Vatican. It's just a higher level, the next stage, and has no more truth than anything the Pope himself might say. You are your only